Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais, thank you. You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking, I never did. I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello? Lucky for me, the Hollywood foreign press can barely speak English.
I don't know, man. He's so badass.
Lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist.
Despite being one of the most vocal figures in the business today, Ricky Gervais' candor and lack of fear appear to have gotten him into trouble. This time, he has made the conscious decision to expose Hollywood in all of its apparent satirical glory. Let's joke about it, shall we? Recall that they are only jokes. There will be no sequel because we will all pass away soon. Hollywood's elites appear to be after the Office actor now that he revealed some of the industry's darkest secrets. However, Ricky is the one who won't stop talking, and the elites are aware of this. "I don't know, man. He's so horrible," says Joe Rogan. He might have complete freedom to behave as he pleases. He's Ricky Gervais, after all. When Ricky Gervais hosted the Golden Globes and delivered a startling speech in 2020, he turned the whole industry against him. 3 years after delivering his perilous monologue at the award presentation, there are accusations that Gervais now fears for his life since the number of people on his enemy list is growing. Ricky apparently had no choice but to strengthen security and keep a low profile. According to sources close to the comedian, Ricky knew the risks well and could afford any level of security he desired, so he believed it to be a no-brainer. Ricky also discussed how he is getting closer to death every day. Could this be a sign that he fears repercussions for his divisive remarks on the Hollywood elite? "I get closer to death every day. Every day represents a larger portion of the remainder of your life, and we are unsure of what that portion will be. Today was 50% of if I died tomorrow." It appears that Gervais is now experiencing the effects of speaking out against Hollywood's influential figures. Gervais also seems to have understood that he is in far more difficulty than he can handle as a result of his speech. One of the most prestigious award ceremonies, the Golden Globes honors and rewards the world's top performances in cinema and television. It's really important in Hollywood, so on this night you can anticipate seeing all the great names in the business. The evening had been hosted by Ricky Gervais for 5 years. Ricky once more served as one of its hosts in 2020. Hello, and welcome to the 77th Golden Globe Awards, which will be broadcast live from the Beverly Hilton in Los Angeles. Ricky Gervais here. Ungrateful. Everyone anticipates the host to be captivated by the chance, but Gervais had already had too many and made the decision to stop keeping his true feelings about several crucial issues to himself. As soon as Ricky began his introduction, audience members began to move in their seats because they knew that after he said he didn't care anymore, he would divulge everything. Ricky Gervais here. Ungrateful. Since this is the last time I will be hosting these awards, you'll be happy to hear that I no longer care. Oh, I'm kidding. Never have I. Ricky was able to reveal the worst aspect of Hollywood in his 8-minute tirade. He mentioned some of the most appalling aspects of the business that the elites strive to hide. He began by bringing up the situation surrounding Felicity Huffman's college admissions. Felicity Huffman made the license plate. No, keep quiet. Her daughter is the one I feel bad for. Felicity had taken the seat of another worthy student by paying substantial bribes to secure her daughter a spot at a prestigious university. Although she accepted her penalty, this incident served as yet another warning about the way Hollywood's elites exploit their position of authority at all ages. At the time of her sentencing, Huffman addressed the court and declared, "I accept the court's decision today without reservation. I've always been ready to take whatever penalty Judge Tawani handed me. I acted illegally. I pleaded guilty to this felony after admitting what I did. There aren't any explanations or defenses for what I did. The scandal that at the time entirely opened Hollywood was then brought up by him. When discussing Jeffrey Epstein, Ricky made a joke about the sex criminal hanging himself in jail. He definitely did not commit suicide in the end, unlike Jeffrey Epstein. Speak up. I don't care that he is your friend. A billionaire named Epstein was detained on suspicion of trafficking and planning to engage in trafficking. As more information about the case emerged, what at first appeared to be another typical trafficking case quickly went out of control. Epstein wasn't your typical felon with a criminal history. It was obvious how he got away with his actions for so long given his prominent social network. He was friends with Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump. Due to their strong friendship with the defender, actors Kevin Spacey and comedian Chris Tucker also received their fair share of benefits. When asked about his relationship with Epstein during his testimony, Spacey attempted to deny it, saying, "I was now being talked about as if I knew Jeffrey Epstein, as though I were some important and powerful friend of his. I had actually flown to the place that was being dubbed Island because I had been on this flight. Although I did meet Jeffrey Epstein on that trip, I never ran into him again, and I have never visited an island." Epstein wasn't the only criminal with close ties to the business elite. Hollywood's biggest personalities have both participated in extradition directly and received sentences as a result. The most well-known producer is Harvey Weinstein, a young up-and-comer who was previously thought to be among the top Hollywood producers of all time. Gervais brought up Weinstein and how the entire business had worked together to keep quiet in order to protect him. The audience was on the edge of their seats at this time since nobody knew what would happen. Gervais proceeded to make digs at some of the greatest names in the business after this point. Leonardo DiCaprio was ridiculed by the actor of The Office for dating girls who were so young they could have been his daughters. He saw the movie, but at the end his date was too elderly. His dates appear to be simply getting younger as the Titanic actor gets older. But once more, DiCaprio is not the only one who has this issue. So many people in the industry take advantage of young boys and girls. It's not news that Hollywood has a pasterisk asterisk and child's asterisk 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 culture. In reality, there have been horrible reports of young celebrities abusing their victims. The Lost Boys, Stand By Me, and Goonies star Corey Feldman opened up about the abuse he and his companion endured at the hands of Hollywood elites. When you entered one of these parties, you would see that it was largely children and a few adult guys. Additionally, they would attend events for children's charities and movie awards. Ricky once remarked that the woke atmosphere in the business has allowed asterisk 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 to commit crimes with greater bravado and confidence. It didn't end there. Ricky continued by discussing the pervasive racism in Hollywood. He did not hold back when he stated that the entire system is biased against persons of color. Numerous gifted people of color were passed over in significant categories. Unfortunately, we are powerless to change that. All of the foreign media covering Hollywood are extremely racist. The comedian appeared to have no intention of slowing down as he launched assault after attack on the celebrities in Hollywood. He called out all the performers who receive accolades and then deliver protracted sermons as he concluded his speech. As long as they were employed by organizations that take advantage of people, he asserted, no one had the right to do that. You wouldn't want to exploit winning an award tonight as a platform to engage in political discourse, right? You have no right to give the general public advice on anything. You are ignorant of the realities of life. Even though Gervais' statement rendered the players and director in the audience breathless and uneasy, he undoubtedly captured the hearts of the crowd. Ricky's boldness in speaking out for the truth is being praised by the crowd. The comedian's monologue at the Golden Globes was hailed as one of the best addresses. One of the best speeches in contemporary times is Ricky Gervais' brutally honest thoughts about Hollywood during the Golden Globes. One person said it's amazing Ricky and his career haven't already been destroyed in the wake of his outrageous speech. In under 8 minutes, Ricky Gervais exposed all the shady dealings of Hollywood and the ruling class. He should have been canceled, to be honest. I currently see TRAs posting hate rhetoric on this site. Others believe that Ricky's comments may be going too far and getting him into more trouble than he can handle. "I am definitely not someone who promotes violence," one commenter stated. "For far too long, these comedians' gags have danced dangerously close to the edge." Consider the Golden Globes monologue by Ricky Gervais, a helpful reminder to control your language. Fans believe the comic ought to use more restraint in his remarks. After all, if he continues to publicly criticize the elites in the same way that he did, they may easily take his life. That's all for today, everyone. Goodbye until next time.